Yeah, I was muted. Why am I so small? Is it because the camera's funny? I think it's because the camera's funny. Oh, why is there shit flying about? Cat hairs. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those kinda goofy streams. Not sure what to expect really, but it's gonna be something, I guess. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty fucking weird today, so like it took us 20 minutes just to find something to stream, so I guess it's just a case of getting into a groove and then we'll probably be fine, but yeah, I feel weird. I feel what is it? Lumpy. Is that the word? Lumpy, yeah. Hello, Spunkmaster. Yeah, Kyle, have you like forgotten the password to your other account or something? Because are you jumping between or am I getting bamboozled and you're two different people? I don't know, either way, it's nice to see you. Am I in a funk? I think that's probably a fair way to put it. Better than saying fucking lumpy anyway. But yeah, nice to see you three anyway. Yeah, this stream is... I mean, you can tell by the fucking title alone, stream rhymes with cream in the game dev category. I'm not planning on doing any game deving today, really. But yeah, I don't know what I'm fucking doing, Chief. I'm just here, me contractually obligated appearance. But yeah, who's Kyle? You. You, Dick. Who else would not call their fucking Twitch account Spunkmaster2001? It's you, Kyle. I am 90% sure. And if you're not Kyle, then, whoops. Yeah, today's stream is, it's gonna be a thing, so let me just get my brain working. I hope everyone's having a good day anyway, and you've had a good weekend and etc. What day is it today? Monday? Yeah, hope you had a good weekend. Anyway, 10% disagrees. See, the thing is, Kyle would definitely like gaslight me and would be like, "Oh no, I'm not. I'm Spunkmaster. I'm not Kyle. We are two separate entities." I'm like 75% sure now that you're the same person. You got the week off. Oh, nice. Is that like a half-term thing, or they like unrelated illness thing? Like bunked your head too many times, so they've given you a week off to cover yourself in bubble wrap or something. But yeah, nice commission. Oh, here's a fun story about commission actually. Actually, let me just quickly hide my screen just in case I've got anything weird up. Oh no, it's just the Twitch page. Yeah, so actually, you know, I probably shouldn't talk about this on stream. It's got legal stuff behind it, but the long story short is basically that I was hired to write a trophy guide for Life is Strange, and then the dude neglected to tell us until like the day it was done, and I'd like handed it over to him that he wanted to use it to fucking resell on the Kindle store for some fucking reason. So yeah, I'm not sure who in their right mind would buy a trophy guide on the Kindle store. Like what the fuck? Why? Like, one, you can get shit for, like, I was surprised he paid me, because I didn't think this would go anywhere. This was like, had the thing up for about like 9 months, and this is my first customer. So he gets in touch and he's like, "Oh, can I hire you for all trophy guides on upcoming games?" And I was like, "Well, it's strange, but fair enough, right? Maybe he wants it to be personalised, maybe he wants it more quickly than other websites are putting out. Whatever, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, so I'm plugging away, making stuff. And then I give it to him and he's like, "Can I resell this?" And I was like, no. No, you cannot. What the fuck? No, what? Am I gonna get credit? Do I get any of the money from you reselling this? What? And three, what the fuck? So... yeah, so I basically said to him, like, "No, please don't resell my work, you little fucking weirdo." And he was, well, no, I wasn't that harsh. I was trying to, like, tiptoe around fucking having to go to court at this point, so I was just like, "Yeah, please don't resell my work." Like, the language in the fucking thing said it's like for personal use, and if you resell it, then you are violating my jimmies or whatever. So he was like, "Oh, okay, maybe. Cancel the order, please." And I was like, "Sure, yeah, here's your money back. Let's all get on with our days. I will just pretend this never happened." And then I checked the other day, and I think he's gotten some other dude. Actually, you know what? Can I, like, give us a sec to actually open up the guide so I can show you what I'm talking about here? I'll have to, like, you know, censor out any identifying information, but yeah, I wanna see what you lot think of this. You would like to meet Kyle? I'm sure you would, Spunkmaster. Like, I can imagine you's fucking having a secret handshake. Anyway, my creations, folders, guides, Life is Strange. But yeah, from like the stuff I saw of Life is Strange, because I didn't actually play it, it does actually seem pretty decent, all things considered. Right, anyway, here we go. Also, Task, nice to see you. How you doing, gamer? What did I miss in chat? Half-term stuff and you got concussed yesterday. Oh my god, dude. It never ends. I hope you're doing okay, at least. So, I write things, and it's not, and this might look like sparse, but it's like relevant information, you know? I've done like 14 trophy guides. I'd like to think I know how the wordy words work. So I even made these custom assets, and guess what? It looks like a Polaroid, because those are in the first game. I don't like Life is Strange, but at least I want to validate my fucking cursed knowledge of it. So I put this together for him, and it's a table, right? And it's like, it's cute, because he said he wanted it to be like Xbox and PlayStation, so I was like, alright, I'll put it in blue for PlayStation and green for fucking Xbox. Gamer score numbers, descriptions, and a brief text guide, which tells you everything you need to know. Again, I know this looks like 2 paragraphs, but it's like condensing, you know, a fucking 5-minute video into like 2 paragraphs. Easy peasy. Had a pretty good time with it. Also, the main character's kinda hot. I'm, you know, not gonna bullshit you. What am I writing for? Oh, we're talking about my brush with copyright a few weeks ago, Spooky, where some guy tried to resell this thing I made for him on the Kindle store for some fucking reason. But yeah, as you can see, this is good, right? It's, you know, it's readable and you can fucking read it. Well, let me pull up the Amazon page real quick so you can see how he butchered my fucking work. God damn. 1 minute, please. Again, I'm gonna have to be careful not to show his name or anything, but oh my god, dude, it's so cringe. Like, I put together this whole ass guide, and then, like, not only does he put his name on it, like, again, I gave him his money back and we agreed that he couldn't resell it, so the fact that he's now, like, fucking reselling it, but he's got some other dude to write it worse. Oh, my heart, dude. I don't care that much, it's actually kind of funny, I'm just bringing it up so I've got something to talk about on a stream where I didn't have anything planned, but, like, bruh, is all I can say. Anyway. So he's got Resident Evil, Deathloop, all these other fucking guides. And Partisan, how you doing? Nice to see you. It's been a while. I know we're just sort of sat watching me on a BRB screen right now. You know what? I'll just put yous in the void for now while I'm talking to yous. You're getting paid. Exactly, Spooky, this is what I'm saying. I've had the Fiverr page up for 9 months. I thought, nobody's actually going to buy this, but it's helpful as an option, you know? And if I'm ever, like, looking for a job in QA, I can see I've been paid for trophy guides and shit. But yeah, so apparently the only reason I was commissioned is so he could resell it, which is kinda sad. But, you know, also Spunkmaster, I'll put the hat on, just for you, baby. Right, hopefully, I'm gonna quickly flash this up and hopefully it doesn't show his name. Yeah, okay, that seems fine. So, as you can see, this is my guide, right? This is fancy, you've got the image, you've got a nicely sized box, and then you've got the description. It's readable, right? Beautiful. You would kiss this, wouldn't you? You sick fuck. But then, if you give us 1 minute to go back to the thing, we'll go down, right? And what is this? What the fuck have you done to my guide? What the fuck is this? It's all scuffed and shit. Why is this like... Why is there and score? What? Huh? And then there's just find the... Oh my god. And then it's not even green. I made the gamer score thing specifically green because it's Xbox and you wanted it to be Xbox. And it's just cringe. It's just cringe. Like, what are you... And then this is all one description, mind you. Like, again, he's had to, like, hire somebody else to fucking rewrite this because he's, you know, gonna get sued all the way up to his ass if he takes it word for word. But I got it this condensed, right? 2 paragraphs. And this man, this is like 2 pages, dude. 2 pages for one fucking description. Holy shit. Oh my god. So yeah, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, 4 pages for one fucking collectible, dude. What the fuck? Like, this is all just the fucking preview. Imagine buying this? Imagine buying this. I know it's only 77 pence, but like, fuck me. And then we'll go on to collectible 2, and that's another like 2 pages. Terrible, awful, no good. Anyway, let me quickly hide this, because, again, I don't want to show his name or anything. But, oh, dude. Tragically bad. But yeah, so I guess it's also doubles in an advertisement. I don't know why you would pay to get a trophy guide made, but I can do that for you. So, it's a good guide though. I don't want to jerk myself off, but I did this in like 2 days. So, yeah. Anyway, what was I supposed to be talking about? Anyway, let me pull up something actually kind of interesting, in theory. So, this, I am terrible at naming anything, but games specifically, I'm terrible at naming those. This one is called Bippity Boppity Boom, and it's about making potions. So, let me have a drink, and then I'll fill yous in. Fucking squid cat keeps falling off. Did Sora do that thing? What thing, Spooky? Oh, fuck. Also, how you doing, Spooky? It's nice to see you. You're gonna go pass out. Alright. Fair enough. Have a good time. Hopefully the floor's nice and comfortable for you. Eat something nutritious. Yeah, eat all the nutrients. Spunkmaster, how long do you want me to wear? How do you have this many fucking points, dude? Like, holy fuck. You've not eaten in 2 days, Evelyn. I am going to, like, force feed you, like, the opening scene in Resident Evil 7. Get some food down your gullet, you absolute seagull. What's the matter with you? Eat something. How does he have this many points? What the fuck? For the people watching on the VOD channel, he's redeemed it now, like, 7 times, and it's 700 points a pop. Man's got points to spare. Bruh. Right, okay, so we're gonna tell you about my idea, which is something I'm actually gonna make this game as well. I know I'm still making On the Other Hand, that's still happening, but like, this one is required for university. So, did Squidger feed you a seed? Task, why are you always horny, Brian? I think I called her a seagull. I know my accent's bad, but come on. I mean, you can watch the fucking VOD if you don't believe us. Anyway, so it's called Bippity Boppity Boom, and this actually came from the game jam I was bitching about a while ago because the teammates just kind of disappeared. So, the fun thing is that because the artist for the game jam was actually really good, I do actually have some assets to show off. I don't know if I'll be able to use them. I have a feeling I probably will, as long as I ask, because the artist is really nice. But, let me, Squid is not a pro at making documents. What the fuck? What? Ah, what's wrong with it? These are color-coded, dickhead. Woo, my boring assignment is grey. The one that's kinda fun is green. This one's gonna be the most fun, so it's orange. I think another one that I don't really care about is blue. They are color-coded. It is cute. How dare you? How very well dare you? Anyway, let me let me bust open this fucking asset folder. Oh my god, this fucking hat. Stay on my head, you absolute tentacled nuns. You heard seed as well. God damn, I guess I do have a shitty accent. Anyway, let me talk you through the idea. And obviously this is a uni thing, so it does have some actually like requirements. So it's gotta, if I use 3D models, they've gotta have proper textures. I can't have shit like, you know, black and pink squares whenever you play a Source game. Woo, I'd imagine you as a PC gamer now, you see that a lot whenever you play something and you don't have textures installed. A controllable player with suitable mechanics. That's just basically fucking something you can control, and if it's like a tower defense game, you want working towers, I guess. Simple collectibles can be anything if they're relevant to the game. Win condition, user interface that is relevant. User interface for score and time. Again, I don't know what it is with this fucking college, but every year they've always got some kind of thing where you need score and you need time. And it's not, like, terrible, but it's annoying, you know? Like, not every game needs a time limit. Like, I personally, when I'm playing the game, I hate seeing time limits, because it's like, why are you rushing us? Ugh, I'm not Russian, I'm British. But, yeah, so I don't know what you lot think. What do you think? Timers in games? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Scores? The score's fine, I guess, but I never really care about it that much, so never really did anything for me, but that's something. Scene transitions, words. Scene transitions I've actually got a cute idea for, which I'll show you in a bit. Again, score that carries over between levels, so that's another thing to worry about coding. Oh my god, this hat. AIs or NPCs, that's another thing as well that I've not done before, so I think I've got a cute idea for that, and I've seen a cute model that would go well with it, but we'll just have to wait and see, really. So AIs or NPCs, and I guess in brackets I've put a shopkeeper or something, which doesn't work with the new idea, but that's fine. And a save and reload system, so baba booey. So then I've sort of like done some fucking module guide stuff. It's just, you know, stuff to help us get good marks, because I'm a massive nerd. Anyway, so here's where we actually get into the fun stuff. Where am I from? You know where I'm from, Kyle. Fucking north of England, innit? 3k points on your boys. I feel like this is just some kind of like fucking doomsday clock. You know how like in movies there's like a dramatic countdown from like 10 to 1 and then a nuke goes off? 3k points and before the storm gets forced to stream. That's a sentence. 2k points, hang on, 2k? Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm going to increase the point requirements. Yeah? Yeah. Orcs Must Die 3. Is that... Didn't that game shut down, or am I thinking of like the original or something? Because I didn't even know there was an Orcs Must Die 2, let alone 3. Could have been lag. Maybe, maybe. Oh, I'm just going to assume it's the accent though. Used to get a lot of anxiety from timers. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the one thing putting us off Zelda Majora's Mask, just knowing that there's always a time limit. And I know it's probably very manageable, and I manage stuff like Prey and Moon Crash where the timer is the entire point. But I just don't like them. Like, everybody has that fucking anxiety memory of playing Sonic the Hedgehog when he gets underwater. And just like the like Jaws, but Jaws is just drowning. But, yeah. Anyway. What was that? Dementia in it. Yeah, why were you fucking panicked us last night, 2 AM? Because I remember a long time ago I was talking to a doctor about something and she went, oh, you need to start getting to bed earlier or you'll get dementia. And I was like, oh, that's a thing teenagers can get, is it? Fucking staying up till 4 AM gives you dementia? I don't know if it's true, but the doctor said it, so I'm fucking... So yeah, then at 2 AM being told that a fucking black mold can give people dementia as well, it's just, oh, beautiful. Love to hear it, love to see it. Can't wait to fucking see fucking black fungus under me bed and turn into a Last of Us zombie. It's either I do Before the Storm or I make you join me in Bayonetta Limbo. Okay, alright, okay. I'll take me fate. Ben Sonic. Fuck's sake. Wait, Frisk, is that a new account you're on? Or am I dumb? Because I remember account Fluffy Towels. And Frisk on Discord. I'd hard to keep up with names these days. Everyone's fucking changing them. That goddamn Australian asshole CJ changed his name and caught us completely off guard, so I don't trust anybody right now. Right. Let's actually get to the game design part of the stream, because that's what we're here for, probably. So, the initial idea was to have a game based around, this dude. I don't know how well this is going to work, but give me... Where did I save these? never mind, forget I mentioned anything, but it was going to be based on, like, this wrestler who would, like, go really far back on, like, the strings of the ring, and then it would become, like, a sort... I don't know why it sounds, like, incredibly stupid now that I've had, like, a week to think about what that idea would play like. But imagine, like, an endless runner, and he's, like, pushing back on, like, the strings of the ring, and he's pushing back and back and back, and you as a player have to, like, spam a button or something. And then he launches, and then it becomes, like, an endless runner, right? And I assume, like, the fucking thing at the start will be how fast you start running. So you start running endless runner, like Temple Run or anything like that. And then when you get to a certain point, something, like, bounces you back. So it's not an endless runner, it's an endless... It's just a runner. I don't know. So then you'd get to a point there where it would bounce you back. And you'd have to go back through the level you just came through, and dodge everything that you just dodged again. And then you'd get back to the actual, like, main ring and actually knock out the dude who you're supposed to be wrestling. I don't know. It's incredibly stupid now that I actually think about that idea for more than 10 seconds, but, like, I think the only reason I came up with it was because, like, I found a funny model of, like, a wrestler, and I was like, oh, this is free, that's kind of funny. Look at that funny running animation, that could be fun, but yeah, no, that's a terrible idea. Hey, Hydra, nice to see you. Teenagers having memory problems is likely due to hormonal changes and also not getting enough sleep. Yeah, but I'm 19. I'm like 3 minutes away from not being a teenager, and 15 minutes away from going bald, so, like... I don't know, dude. I'm scared. It's gonna be based... Oh, based on red pilled, innit? Oh god, I don't think I can actually willingly give away points, to be honest, Waiwu. I used to be able to when it was a different system that Twitch stole from me to add the official points feature, but, like... Yeah, no, I don't know. Hey, Venno, how you doing? You might be on an ultra-rare train. Oh no. Are there any breaks on the train, or are you trapped in for life, always seeking them? Anyway, let me tell you about the idea, even if Task is being like, is anyone here for game designs? Shut up, Task. Your task is to be quiet for 30 seconds. How was that, bitch boy? Anyway. Right, so... The idea that's not based on fucking wrestling and endless running and shit is this one. Bippity boppity boom. So... these are just initial ideas, so things like get swapped in and swapped out, and I fully appreciate if anyone has any ideas, you can just fling them my way and I'll think about them, but the first idea was for a knowledge system where if you find books, it increases your knowledge, and that might, like, change the ending you get at the end of the game. Again, on its own, it doesn't make any sense. So the idea is that you are a pumpkin girl who serves an old hag, and I actually have an asset for her. Check this shit out. And this isn't by me, by the way. You'll be able to tell immediately because it actually looks kind of good. But there you go. Here is Pumpkin Girl. Look at that. Look at this absolutely delightful design. I love it. Like, when I first thought of, like, the idea, I was like, oh, you know what, maybe it would be, like, a little pumpkin boy with little, like, slacks and suspenders and a little bow tie, but look at this. The fucking dress looks like a pumpkin, and that is delightful. I honestly like this a lot. So... Your task is now how many grains of sand are in this desert. I have a trophy for playing 20,000 hours. Fuck it, hell no, this is like a 10-minute game at best, son. 5 minutes if I'm generous. Oof. Anyway, so this is Pumpkin Girl. She does not have a name, actually. So if anyone can come up with a name by the end of the stream, then there you go. You'll get your mark in history. I mean, actually, it is Flump's birthday, so let me mark down Flumpina. Anyway, so, back up top here. You are a pumpkin girl who serves an old hag. She uses her pumpkin servants to create potions for her. And I actually have an asset for the hag as well. I don't actually know if I saved the old woman assets. But I do have a thing with her in it, so check this out. Where did it go? Okay, well, it's not supposed to be there, but there it is. So she's just kind of hanging out. Again, these are 2D, and in my idea now it's 3D. It's just for the game jam we ended up having to go for like, oh well, let's just make a point-and-click game because we've only got 24 hours to make it because the 2 fucking programmers spent fucking 72 hours diddling their assholes. But needs must. So now that I've actually got art like this, it's kind of helpful, right? Because I can use this to imagine a 3D space based on the same design. Anyway, so she uses the pumpkin servants to create potions for her. You play... oh wait, I've already put that. So she uses the pumpkin servants to make potions for her. To make potions, you'll need to find various ingredients throughout the tower. So it's set in a wizard tower, pretty much, but because we're inclusive, it's a hag tower. That's not very inclusive, is it? You can't call women hags. Well, she's a hag in, like, the fantasy sense, not the, oh, you're fuck ugly, you, like, you know. Like, a literal, like, hag, not like, oh, she's ugly, so she's a hag, right? It's not a witch, it's a different thing, right? Yeah, we're all on the same page. And definitely not 4 paragraphs behind. Jacqueline to... oh, like Jack-o'-lantern, that's cute. Pumperella, Pumpina, Dumpy. Oh, that's terrible. Hang on. Let me write all these down so I don't forget them. Are the books regular books or magical tomes? Could be both, could be either. Honestly, I'm happy either way. The idea is that, like, she abuses the fuck out of these pumpkin things, though. So when they get brought into existence, they are stupid. All they know how to do is, like, pick things up and put it in the cauldron, because that's their purpose, you know. And if you find all the knowledge books, you fucking cap the bitch. You put together a potion that kills her. Is that dark? Might have to revise that, but yeah, that's the idea. Oh, please do fan art of these. I would love to see that, honestly. But yeah, do your commission first. That would be great. I'm not writing down Pumpina Dumpina because that's fucking awful, but Pumperella is cute. Pretty fitting and hardly know that. That's sexist. You can't say that. Alright, and of course Jacqueline Turn. That's very cute. I think that might be one of the authors of the books, actually. If I do go with this knowledge system, that will 100% be one of the names on the spines of the books. Right, so Jacqueline Turn. The various lore. Well, I know it's based on a dude called, like, Jack of the Lantern, who, like, got in a bit of a deal with the devil, and then, like... I can't remember if he, like, fucked with the devil so much, or if the deal went wrong in some way. But, like, this dude, Jack of the Lantern or whatever, he fucked with the devil so much that the devil was like, right, you're a fucking dickhead, put your fucking soul in a pumpkin or something, or a turnip, and fuck off. So the devil just got extremely salty, and now he's, you know, got his soul stuck in the pumpkin or something. I don't know, I don't remember, but yeah, something like that. Is this a new Rattlehike title? No, I'm making it for university. It's probably not going to be super long, but it'll hopefully be playable. Like, if it's not, I failed, so it needs to be playable. But hey. But yeah. So, Flumpina, Pumperella, and Jacqueline Turn. Cute. Jack off the Lantern. So, to make potions, you need to find various ingredients throughout the tower. And because we actually need to have separate levels, I think I had an idea for, like, days. Yeah. So this might be too much, but I was thinking 7 days, aka 7 levels. And each one could be based on one of the 7 deadly sins, and that would, like... what's the word? Inform what kind of potion you make, you know, because I'm not sure what kind of thing the hag wants. The initial idea was that it was going to be like, I don't know, maybe she wanted to be beautiful, so you had to make a beauty potion, so that could be like the Day of Lust or something. Maybe on the Day of Gluttony you make like a bottomless baguette or something. I don't fucking know, we'll have to figure something out, but that's the idea, right? So if I can come up with 7 levels worth of content and levels, then fantastic, that'll be beautiful, but if not, then oh well. But yeah, Evelyn, you need to eat some food. Like, I'm sure your commission person will understand if you fucking have a quick break to eat some food. Some num-nums. Playable like that horror game. Oh, you mean fucking Chains of Sanity yonks ago? God, I've come a long way since then, woo. Not in terms of giving you playable games, but like, I know more things now, so that's something. Actually, let me link this real quick. So like, there's not many games on it, but I've made games since, you know. And I will say, on the other hand, is still in development, and I am making a fucking actually finished version. So don't play that one yet, because it kind of sucks right now. But you can play Evilish and Nightfall all you want, even though they're kind of tech demos. Right, anyway. Each day is based on one of the 7 deadly sins. So... oh god, I forgot about this fucking wonderful line. So, I'm not sure if it should be a thing of like, each day you play as a different pumpkin person. That seems like it would be a lot of extra work to show like different pumpkins and stuff, but like, it could be a case of like, every day you fuck it up, you know? You're off to work, alright, no worries, Kyle. I still assume that you're Kyle, but if not, then I'm gonna look like an idiot, but yeah, have a good day at work. But yeah, they're all gonna be based on different fucking things. Oh shit. Venno, thank you for subbing with Prime. Oh, Jeffrey Bezos thanks you, and so do I. Thank you. Let me fucking get this squid hat off, it's annoying. You know, as much as I love squids and all the tentacles are down me arse crack. But yeah, thank you, Venno. Enjoy your emotes, and if you join the Squid Discord, you'll get access to the nude sharing room. And by that I mean the subscriber room. We do not share nudes in there, wink. Anyway. Each day is based on one of the 7 deadly sins. The day you're... how about every day has you creating a different potion with different ingredients? And I'm thinking it should let you... it probably should let you fuck it up. Like, if you put in, like, too much of one thing, if you get the recipe wrong, if you didn't get a recipe and then you just try and, like, waffle your way through it, then it should probably backfire in some way. But I'm not sure if that should kill you or not, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't require, like, health or anything. It just says, like, score and time. So maybe it could deplete your score, maybe it could kill you. I'm not sure. Because, again, we came up with this initial idea for, like, the theme of unstable, so that it was either going to be like the hag's unstable and just starts like banging on the walls to make shit fall off shelves, or the tower's unstable and if you mix a potion wrong it'll fall to pieces, or the potions are unstable so each one does random shit and gives you different gameplay benefits. Which again, that's not a bad idea. I think it could be fun to like maybe have, I don't know, let me run this ideas by you. So I'm thinking, let's say day 1. The Cauldron room, which is like going to be the room that you start in, has something like 10 speed potions. And whenever you drink one, that's it, it's gone. Maybe you can make more, but let's pretend like you can't for now. So if you drink a speed potion, there'll be 9 speed potions on day 2, because you've drank one. So it could be a case of like resource management, you know? If you drink all your potions on day 1, come day 7, when maybe you're supposed to make like 3 potions with different ingredients all over the map, you're going to have a bad time. Which, now I think about it, that might be stupid, because you might just have no idea that's what's happening, and then by the time you get to day 4, you're just fucked. But, I mean, it would be good for this fucking something that transitions between levels. That would be good for that. Actually, you know what would be better than that, is if you had shortcuts. You play in a big hag's tower, and unlocking a shortcut on any day unlocks it permanently. Like, as much as I don't want to like hold anyone's hand, I think just like fucking people over by going, haha, you drank all the speed potions on day 1, it's just annoying. Having to replay the entire game, that's not gonna fly, so something like shortcuts I think would definitely be better. But yeah, what else did I have written down? So, again, the knowledge system, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it could be a case of like maybe you don't know how to read without increasing your knowledge, and then once you do, you find more hints and stuff that can help you, but who knows. There's also going to be several rooms in the Hag's Tower. Several themed rooms in the Hag's Tower. And I actually have some more assets for those as well, if you can believe it. So let me show you all number one. I mean, you've seen number one. This is the combination of the Hag's Room and the Cauldron Room. I think I'm going to try and make these separate rooms in the actual 3D version, so like maybe the Cauldron Room's just like a big circle. And, you know, when you think like Wizard's Towers or Hag's Towers, you've got the spiral staircase, right? So I think every room's going to have like stairs around the outside that takes you either up or down. But the Hag's Room, I think, is going to be special in that you can only get to that via ladder or something. I don't know, maybe there'll be a magic elevator so I don't have to make a fucking ladder climbing animation. And so nobody tries to look up the pumpkin's dress. But yeah, the Hag's Room is going to be where maybe you get your order for the day or something, so maybe that's only available in a cutscene. I don't know. You can tell I'm just sort of making this up on the fly. But yeah, so when it was like a point-and-click game, we had to combine these, because again, time was of the essence, and the fucking programmers came back on the last day and complained about not knowing what the game idea was. But anyway, this is room number 2. Again, this is when it was a fucking point-and-click, but this was a dungeon. It's a little bit grim, I'm fully aware, but the idea was that you're a very, very small pumpkin person in this version, so you'd have to like get a box, which isn't there, and push it, climb up onto the shelf, grab the jar of flies for a different puzzle, and then just like push the other skeleton until it knocks over the one that's only got an arm attached to the ceiling. Like, I don't. It was dumb. It was extremely dumb. So you gotta like pull the skeleton back and forth until it like gets enough momentum to hit the other one, and then that would fall, and then you get the knife. And then you'd use the knife to open the jar of flies, and then you'd use one of the flies from the opened jar of flies to start a puzzle with a fish tank. I'm kind of glad it didn't happen now, because it would be very fucking confusing. But yeah, that's that was the idea. So yeah, the full 3D version's not gonna have anything like this. Maybe I'll have something with a basement, but it'll probably just be a case of like finding bones and shit. Yeah. I mean, why did I... There was another room as well that was really cool, and I don't know if I've got it saved at all. Did I? Yeah. No upskirting the pumpkin. Yes, don't upskirt don't upskirt the pumpkin. You wouldn't like to see that. Is it going to get 6 region stacks? I don't think it's going to be published, to be honest. I'll put it on PC, and if like fucking 25 people go, wow, that's good, maybe I'll see about fucking extending it further, but for now it's just a university game that I'm going to try and make genuinely good, so I can be proud of something that I've made. According to the documentaries you've watched, the sin of gluttony can include any kind of consumption, including alcohol. Parable of a man having to choose which sin must commit, and he chose gluttony due to thinking it was the mildest. But he became drunk, and in his drunken state killed so... Oh, that's grim. I mean, it sounds like he was just a bad drunk, but I mean, of all the 7 sins, which one is like the most tame? Because they're all kind of shit in their own way. I would say greed, but greed drives people to do pretty shitty things. Wrath, obviously, one of the worst. Lust, I guess. What are the 7 deadly sins again? You've got wrath, gluttony, greed, wrath. I've already said wrath. Hang on. Let's start from the beginning. Lust, wrath, gluttony, greed. Pride. Yeah, pride. Fuck. You just become an egotistical arsehole. That's nothing new for me. Easy. Pride. I'm trying to think of the Binding of Isaac, because the mini boss is in that. Wrath, gluttony, Greed, pride, lust. Two more. What are the two other deadly sins? Did I say envy? I think envy. Envy's one. What's the last seven deadly? What is it? I know it's probably in chat right now, but I want to test my might. Envy and wrath and gluttony, greed and pride and what is the seventh deadly sin? Oh god. Okay, so the what? And I'm gonna go via Binding of Isaac. I'm just gonna ignore chat for now. The one with the many heads that splits into several more heads. That's one. That's envy. I'm pretty sure. There's the pink one that follows you around, that's lust. There's the one with weird squiggly lines, that's pride. Greed is a little bastard who got a whole mode dedicated to how much of a little bastard he is, where he becomes ultra greed. Sloth, that's it, the lazy bastard. He does nothing, he's very forgettable. Yeah, sloth is fucking nothing. Sloth is just being lazy. So the parable having to choose the sin he must commit? What the fuck? I mean, I guess sloth would be like, oh, you did nothing while my village was murdered, but come on. Yeah, sloth, fuck. It's because I was, god damn it. Sloth's boring, man. No surprise it took us the longest time to remember. But yeah, pride, greed, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, and sloth. But yeah, what about you lot? If you had to commit one of the 7 deadly sins, what would it be? I was law that witches' houses would be made with chicken bone fences. Oh. I mean, yeah, houses that can stand on legs and walk. I've heard that as well. It is very cool. I've seen some nice art of that. You would be greed. Oh no. Where's my money gone? Why do you take my money? Pride is the worst, really. So you have to go around someone who's then... Yeah, to be fair, we all know people who are like consumed by pride, but still. Anyway, I'm gonna try and find the art of the other level. Give me 2 minutes. Actually, here's a question. When I'm doing like weird other shit, do you want to see like the void, or do you want to see the BRB screen? Because it makes sense for the BRB screen, right? But do you like seeing my dumb face? No, I'll put on the BRB screen. I realised halfway through the sentence that nobody wants to see my dumb face. Okay, let me see. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. Probably Google Drive. Google Drive. Alright, Ludum there, is this it? I hope so. There it is. Okay, cool. Let's check this shit out. I'll save these and then drag them in. Pride is probably the most prevalent. Yeah. Mate, I think there's a case for like every single one of them being the most prevalent in like every age. So fair play to whoever came up with them in the first place. Like, you've got a hole in one. Human nature down to a T. Oh, where did that just save? Oh no. Oh, I'm doing some file digging. And bringing it over here. Games, engines, assets. Right. Oh, I've still got the bloody Life is Strange guide open. Oh, hee-ho-ho. What? Okay. So, what I found, this was one I sort of like threw together because we needed another puzzle room, so this room's very heavy on puzzles. And the artist did a really good job because my art for this was tragic. Because do I still have it? Hang on, let me open this, see if it's still here. Because like, here's a whole thing, right? Like when I've bitched about it before, but like the two guys who complained that we didn't have a GDD, they got this document. So I don't know if I'm just like too close to this, but let me know if like when you are reading through this, would this give you enough knowledge to program something? That's the idea. So we've got systems, inventory, combining things in your inventory, movement, ingredient puzzles, so like puzzles you do where it's like 2D on screen and you drag shit about. Potion mixing, like putting things in the cauldron in the wrong order will cause an explosion. And potion mixing too, putting them in the right order will win the game. So yeah, you know that dungeon thing you saw before? That's what I this look, nobody ever accused me of being a good artist, right? So but it's not supposed to be. This is just showing how the room works, right? We've got like you push this, you climb up, you grab this, you push this dude until his bones fall off, and then you grab the knife. Fantastic, great. And then it sort of like gives you a fucking step-by-step thing of how it works as well, if the drawing somehow wasn't good enough. And then room number 2, again, like here's what my like piece of shit sketch looked like, and here's what the artist made. Like the absolute talent. It looks really good. I am proud of them. Anyway. So it's also red as well to show like which ones you can interact with. Like as you can see in this one, the knife is interactable, like pushing this is interactable, and you know grabbing that is. And in this room, it's these 2 tanks that are interactable, and if you tap the glass, you die. But that's probably too much to ask. It's, yeah, the fly puzzle I fully appreciate is absolute crackhead energy. It was originally going to be way worse. Like these are Enigma's puzzles actually. A bit of half and half. My terrible sketches, but yeah, it was originally going to be something like a fly like goes back and forth along the top of a fish tank, and like a prawn or something is in there, and then it tries to get the fly, and then it like goes inside a shell, and then like I don't know, a finger comes out of the shell. It's weird. It sounds like something in On the Other Hand, but a finger comes out of the shell and points at something. And I can't remember where it goes from there. It was a bit convoluted. I'll see if I can find the thing. I think this might be it, actually. Oh. Let's see. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, I just think it's a bit confusing. So yeah, let's see if you lot understand this, right? Because I have no idea. So you direct the fly using the plants and shrimp to the shell. So yeah, you get the fly, and that goes over here. So I guess the shrimp does a thing. Oh no, I think you use the plants to direct the fly. So the fly's like, oh, these plants are telling us to go left, wicked. So then you fly back and forth. And then when the shrimp gets to the shell, I guess, a finger will come up pointing at the fish. I don't know. I feel like a crackhead looking at this puzzle. Like, how does it work? So a finger will come up pointing at the fish and pushing the fly at the top. Okay, so it points at the fish. Yeah, this is the fish. Pushing the fly at the top, so I guess it like prods the fly or something. And then you need to make it drop the fly into the fish's mouth, which leaves behind an ingredient. So take your best stab at it. What does this mean? What if you were an intelligent gamer and you sat down and you had this puzzle fully functional in a game? How would you solve it? Because I have no idea. Task, why did you have a heart attack over Venno subbing with Prime? What's the matter? You need to eat as well. Yes, eat the food. Both of you. Gobble it up. Delicious. 100%, I don't know, what do you like to eat actually? What's your favourite go-to cooking for yourself food? Bartender Simulator. Oh god. But yeah, this fish puzzle. I had another one for Matryoshkas, which seemed a bit more doable, because, like, you know, everybody knows how Matryoshka dolls work. But yeah, I'm gonna try and, like, tap into my fucking Professor X genius brain gamer mode here. So you direct the fly using the plants. Okay. So I'd imagine if I tap on the left plant, the fly goes towards it. If I tap towards the right plant, the fly goes towards that. Okay, cool. Plant and shrimp to the shell. I'm not sure how the shrimp's involved, because it's right next to a plant. So maybe it's a thing where, like, when the fly gets too close to the surface, you can, like, scare it back up? I'm not sure. Anyway, a finger will come up pointing at the fish and pushing the fly at the top. So a finger comes out of the top of the shell, and it points at the fish. Oh, so it, like, points at the fish and then at the fly? That's a pretty fucking obscure way to, It's a pretty obscure way to point out that the fish needs to eat the fly. You can have that without... What? A finger will come up, point at the fish, and then at the fly. Make it drop to fish's mouth like the... Okay, so the fish needs to eat the fly. TLDR, fish needs to eat fly. That could... Okay. Well, either way, it doesn't matter that much, because we actually... I know I'm not that good at puzzles anyway, so I'm, like, the worst person to do this, but my idea for it was basically just this. Put it through a maze, innit? Easy. Fly goes up, fly goes right. You click on the door, oh my god, it's vanished. And if, you know, and if the fly touches the wall, it'll just go back the way it came. So you just need to, like... You know, it's one of those puzzles. They're not hard at all, it's nice. So it goes up, it goes right. To be fair, yeah, you could achieve the same thing with just a sign saying, "Don't not feed the fish" or something. So yeah, it goes up, you click the door, and if you click on the red door, a blue door appears. Click the blue door, then the red one appears. Easy peasy. And then you guide it around the maze. The thing is, this was meant to be like a very quick sample so that they knew what the puzzle wanted. But then the artist must have thought that was like the final design. Which, fair enough. I could have clarified that this wasn't the finalised design because it's a bit of a clapped maze. But that's it. Yeah. But yeah, again, I don't want to get you too attached to these puzzles because they will not be in the game anymore. These only were in the game because it had to become a point and click for the game jam, in which we only had 72 hours to make the game. I am not doing a point and click game anymore. This is going to be 3D, a bit more hectic, and it's going to be about running between floors to get the ingredients back up to the cauldron. Okay? Okay. Right. Or a note upstairs saying something like, "Remember to feed the fish." Exactly. Yeah. Definitely better ways of doing it than having a finger inside a shell. Just because why not? Oh, I thought you were freaking out because, like, you hated Jeffrey Bezos or something. Because I know that you're not a big fan of, like, the affiliate scheme or anything, so I thought you were like, "Fucking Jeffrey, you fucking Prime subs, you piece of shit bitch, Jeffrey Bezos." I shouldn't be saying that because I guess he's technically my boss's 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 boss, but what's he gonna do, track me down? Lol, he probably can. I shouldn't say that, he's very rich. Or a book on fishing, exactly. Very true. But yeah, there's definitely ways of making that puzzle more clear, so I'm glad we're all in the kind of designer's mindset of just, what the fuck is this? Here's how I can do it better, you know? Anyway, so because it's 3D now, I can actually go back to the spiral stairs idea of having stairs all the way around the outside. So instead of being like a Dark Souls where you're looking for like doors and shit, you'll always know that around the outside are the stairs. And that gives me more like floor to work with as well, because like the whole thing, minus like the sort of like half that's there for stairs, mine to do with as I please. It'll be an ass to rotate the stairs properly, but yeah, I'll manage. So there's going to be several themed rooms in the Hag's Tower, 3D with a spiral staircase around the edge. what you're saying is he's bossy. No, I think Jeffrey Bezos is very bald, and it looks good on him. And I sure do hope he enjoys his money, and that he definitely does not give it to his workers, because, if you ask me, they have not complimented his baldness enough. And there is a laser sight pointing at my forehead. Right. No, I don't know, dude. I've got no hot takes on Bezos. I think he just has far too much money than he's ever gonna know what to do with. And it would be nice if he fucking stopped making his workers piss in bottles. But you know, that's pretty fucking tame stuff. Speaking of fishing, how is Fishing Planet? You mean like in general, or how's my progress with it? Because my progress with it is I haven't played it in 2 years. And as a game, it's not very good, so there's both questions answered. So several through moving legs, tower 3D with a spiral staircase around the edge. Did I mention ingredients? Each room will have different ingredients and puzzles. So there will still be puzzles. I don't know if I actually had this on the document. Yeah, so for a while I had this idea of like a sort of constellation based puzzle, and the room would be like astrology based, and it would either be a case of like drawing lines between various stars to make constellations, which is why there's a poster on the wall saying, you know, Dipper. But I realise that's pretty complicated, so I'm not sure. It could be a case of like maybe you just look at a constellation and you get like essence of Dipper or something, and then you can use that for the ingredient. But yeah, I don't know. Does a constellation puzzle sound like remotely interesting? Because I'm not convinced, to be honest. It might be good to open a shortcut. Like maybe you look through the telescope and you see like, I don't know, a fucking muzzle. What is it called when you see like a fucking sniper miles away and there's like a shiny thing on the scope? The shiny. You see the shiny, and then like, I don't know, a fucking wall gets blasted open because some dude just shot the tower with a cannon. Or no, that's what the fuck? That sounds like a pain in the ass. What? No. But yeah, the only like actual like basic ingredient I could think of for this room was crystals as well, because crystals in it. So I had to put ignore the crystals because obviously that wasn't part of the idea at that point, but I thought the puzzle was worth looking at. Lens flare? Maybe. I'm thinking more of like when you see something actually shiny with your actual eyes. Because lens flare is more when like a camera catches the sun and it gets like lighty stuff. But yeah. A kill satellite with fucking nanomachines? Oh no. Oh no. That's a good idea, Evelyn. Legally once a year being able to rob Bezos. What if, right? What if like one night a year we had the purge, but it wasn't like, oh no, we poor people are gonna have to hole up in buildings and get killed by death squads. It's actually just like Bezos's home security system gets disabled or something. What wacky antics could ensue in those 20 hours, 24 hours? I don't know. How long's the purge? 12? What I do know is that the Forever Purge is a scam. It's called the Forever Purge, but it only lasts like 2 hours of runtime, bro. What the fuck? Terrible. I don't even think it's out yet, but bro. Alright. this stream's been an absolute mess, but to be fair, it was advertised as one, so fuck it. Don't care, we're having fun, right? Nobody's looking at the stream and going, fuck this dude, he's cringe, right? Yeah, sure. Things. I do actually have a cauldron asset as well. I don't know if I can show this. Is this something I could, like, open? Models? Cauldron.fbx, is this a thing I can show you legally? Because I should note that I didn't make this, but it is nice. And I've got it in a project right now, and I was just setting up player movement. And I am terrified of having to animate my pumpkin woman, and actually 3D model her as well. Why is the lighting weird? Huh. Why is it like that? It's not supposed to be like solid black, this is a bit weird. How do I turn you off? Is there a way to turn off lighting? Yeah, I guess this is good enough. So yeah, it's got like the fire around the edge. It's got like a nice little cauldron with some bubbles in it. I did find a better one that's actually got like little pumpkin effects. Not pumpkin effects, like particle effects, like little bubbles coming out. That's cute. I like that a lot. I wanted to 3D model it myself, and then I sat down to 3D model it, and I was like, shit, I forgot how to do this. And then I tried watching some tutorials, and I got about 20 minutes in without doing any of the actual like following along, and I was like, I'm just gonna find one of these online, I can't be arsed. So yeah, 3D modeling's a pain in the ass. Don't be like me. Don't 3D model. It sucks. I'm sure people get good money for it, but god damn, it's painful. Somebody again with crystals. Yeah, the telescopy fucking star signs room might have crystals in it, I'm not sure. Things we talked about, think that like the Kingsman films. Heard of them, know nothing about them, haven't seen them. So what do you think? Should I give it a try? If it wasn't, the mess would be on your ass with false advertising. Oh god. You're here for the crystal and astrology knowledge. Crystals, when blue, are a Breaking Bad reference, and crystals in a fantasy setting usually glow, so these crystals that I am proposing would probably glow as well. And I do know that astrology can suck my ass. I think I've told this story before, but as a child I was signing up to some like scuffed Club Penguin ripoff, right? And the fucking thing was like, please put in your birthday, and obviously as a naive child I was like, oh yes mate, let me fucking sign up for this. And it was like, oh you're born in June, are you? Are you? Cancer. And I was like, what? Cancer? What? Because I didn't know what the fuck astrology was, and I just get fucking looked at this smiling crab telling me I have cancer, and I'm like, man, do I have cancer? And she was like, no, what? Who's telling me you have cancer? And I was like, the crab. The crab's telling us I've got cancer. And I've never forgiven it. Who the fuck? How the fuck do people get Sagittarius and the fucking half bull, half man, and the fucking what is the other one called? Taurus. Again, I think that's a bull as well, I don't know. The fucking Capricorn and Leo gets fucking lions, and I just get the Cancer crab. What the fuck is this? How dare you? And then everyone gets, like, shuffled up because the dickheads at NASA looked up and went, oh look, another star, we missed that one. Let's just shuffle everyone's birthday. Which is just like, bro, what? Because it's just like, did you just fucking make it up? If you can just slide in another one, like it's fucking card you missed in your deck of cards, did you just make it up? Because I was seeing websites already being like, oh, see, this actually makes sense, because if you thought astrology was bullshit, right, it's because there was another one that was missing, ha. No, it's waffle. Absolute waffle. And now I don't even think I'm a fucking Cancer crab anymore, I'm just fucking twins, innit? Gemini, ugh. Where's me twin then? I don't have one. I absorbed him and I'll absorb you next. That's not actually law, I didn't have a twin, at least as far as I know. And if I did, then fuck him, he didn't make it, did he? Way. This stream's fucking absolute thought journey, honestly. I don't know what I'm on about. Capricorn is a goatfish? That's pretty bad. I've never forgotten it, because I sat down and just this fucking... I think it was based around pandas, so I was solely invested as like, this is cute. And then I just get told cancer. And I was never the same, and I've never trusted astrology since. I've looked at it once or twice and gone, yeah, alright, and then just gotten on with me day and forgotten what it was trying to tell us I should look out for. Like, oh, look out for your friends, wee. Nobody's been run over by a truck. I don't need to look out for my friends at all. Okay, anyway. I don't know what that ramble was about, but okay. Spiral stairs. Spiral stairs. That's already written that down. Each room will have different ingredients and ending. Each day will have different endings based on the sin. Again, I'm not sure. Again, I've got like this. This was a fun idea. Like a cheeky little reference to Macbeth as well, where it was like on one of the days before I came up with the like sins idea, would be like if you made a potion that like gave the hag the shits, and should be like something wicked this way comes, and it would quickly fade to black or something. Very mature, I know. I'm a master of comedy. I think I came up with that one when I was literally on the toilet, so I can't I can't claim it was a masterpiece or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna maybe it's gluttony, like eating too much. Which one of them would give you the shits? Hang on, let me scroll up to the list of 7 deadly sins. Oh, spooky! A wonderful time to return. Nice to see you, gamer. Fuck. Where's the 7 deadly sins? Yeah. Pride, greed, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, and sloth. Probably gluttony. Safe to say. Let me make a new title for this actually. Day endings. Because I guess if I'm going with it, then I might as well, right? Even if I can't come up with like 7 unique level designs. A proud shit. I'm combining deadly sins. I can't get over Spooky. Like, Spooky, please let your sub run out to whoever's fucking emote this is. Because I can feel it looking into my soul every time you post it, like... The absolute disappointment in his eyes. His little froggy fucking fucked up Photoshop eyes. Tragic. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, the only thing I've seen of A-Rob is one, his face is that fucked up emote, and two, a clip of him like doing a VR stream where nobody could actually see the game, so it was just him waving his arms around. Very funny. Anyway, let me... Right, gluttony. Tummy rumble. Something wicked this way comes. We love a good Macbeth reference in our shit jokes. Link us to some useful videos. Oh, let me see, my good sir. Where are you putting these? I saw you posted the Jack-o'-lantern one in game dev chat, so... 7 Deadly Sins documentary. Poggy, thank you. Could end well with sloth with a witch had like insomnia and you put it asleep for eternity. Oh, that's cute. That's actually not bad at all. Yeah, sloth put her to sleep forever and the pumpkin boys go free. That's nice. I like that. Let me write all these out. Pride, envy, greed. Actually, do they have an order? Does anyone matter what order they come in? It's not like the rainbow, right, where it's like red and yellow. Yeah, no? No. I assume it's fine. So, gluttony's probably not going to be day 1. So let me just bump that down and put like... it probably matters what order they come in so you don't get weirded out. So how about we put like... envy first. And then like... this potion will... Because if you were a witch, what would you be envious of? You could be wanting a new something. You could be mad that somebody's something is bigger than yours. You could be envious of money. What can you make a potion for that would solve envy? Oh, actually, it could be a shrink potion. Well, like, you fucking shibbledy-wibbledy. And then, like, she throws it, and oh, yeah, okay, so there's gonna be a witch with a bigger tower across the road. And you need to make a shrink potion, and then she fucking lobs it at the other person's tower. Tower gets smaller. It's like, mine's bigger now. Okay. Be thrown at a rival witch's tower to make it smaller. Right, nice. Lust is literally a love potion. Maybe. I'm sure there's some other, like, things. Make the tower. It's not gonna look like a cock task. No, I'm not fucking doing Jeffrey Bezos' rocket. Oh no. The less misunderstandings I have in a week, the better, honestly. She morphs into a lion. Oh my god. No, what? No. No thank you. No. No. Or a curse, yeah, a curse could also be good. Is this going to be like a glorified mobile game? Not quite, Spooky. This is literally going to be made for a uni assignment. If it turns out like a mobile game, that's fine, but like the idea is that you're just going to be like running around this tower, grabbing shit and just having fun with ideas at this point, to be honest. But because the first one was a lot worse. It was a sort of endless runner, but not really, because at one point it would like bounce you backwards and you'd run backwards through all the stuff. And it had like a wrestler as the main character, and I don't know, it was stupid. So yeah, this one's a lot better, at least in terms of just like fun gameplay ideas, you know. Pride potion turns you into a lion. What's this thing you've got with lions, Task? Are you implying fairiness? Game gets a bit fairy? Pretty saucy. The scientific name for wolverines translates to glutton. Oh, okay. Alright. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know what I can do with it, but it's interesting. Might put it in a cage and put like, haha, fat boy. Like he's wearing a little bib that says fat boy. It's just a very fat Wolverine, just like... Why am I fat shaming a Wolverine? What? Okay, we're not gonna do that. Wolverine hair. Now that's not a bad idea. I'll probably lose the fat boy bib, but yeah, Wolverine hair, not bad. It's going to be low poly as well, as if anyone was wondering about art style. I know the stuff down here is 2D. I think I'll probably just use this as like a reference, but I'll try and make it a bit like... It'll look like a bit janky, but not really, you know? Like, how do I describe a low poly if you just don't know what it is? Oh, actually, here's a good example. So something like a D20, right? I don't know how well you can see this, but it has many sides. And if this was in a video game, like completely, you know, it didn't have the numbers on it, this would be low poly, because it's like got a lot of faces, a lot of like discernible edges, whereas something smooth would be more like, I don't think any of these D&D dice really qualify as smooth, but like, it's basically the difference between a D20 and a marble, right? So a marble's smooth, you would roll a marble, you could roll, well, obviously you roll a dice, but like, you can see the edges pretty much. That's what I would call low poly. Things are a bit more based on shapes than trying to look realistic as well. Can end up with some pretty interesting designs. D&D dice. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. Hey, you've got a D20 emote. Nice. Is that from Critical Role? Is it? No. Okay, I am a fool. Yeah, I don't know if any of you saw the Twitch leaks as well, but Critical Role makes a lot of money, which makes sense because it's a business, but I was not expecting them to be #1. God damn. Hair of a glutton. Yeah, nobody would know that. I don't think any of us in chat, for example, knew it until Weiwu said, it was 9 mil? God, I didn't realise it was that much. I just saw them at number 1 and went, oh, damn. Holy shit. Okay, so Envy will be thrown at a rival witch's tower to make it smaller. That'll probably be easier to animate in 2D. Lust, the hag, drinks a beauty potion and is mad at it. Turns her inside out. Beauty is on the inside. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not fucking modeling somebody turning inside out. That's fucked. The hag drinks a beauty potion and is mad that it turns her inside out. Oh damn it! My insides are on the outside again. Fuck. Okay, let me undo that. So, what would this hag want to do with lust? It could be making somebody fall in love with her. It could be fucking with somebody else's lust. Could be a kinky thing, but obviously that's not very good for university. I'll get called into the office and be like, hello, Squid General 10, why did you put the hag in a BDSM fucking gimp suit? That's not very suitable. What can you do with lust? It's basically just horny. And I don't want to have like one of those fucking like cringe thing where she grows horns and goes, me so horny, because that's terrible. Just pretend I didn't even say that. Lust. What can you do with lust? What can you do with lust that doesn't make you look like a pervert? I'm trying to think of like cheesy stuff, like, oh, true beauty comes from within, but that's not really lust, that's just corny. Me so corny. Honestly, I'm glad you lot are here as well, because it would just be me like going, for 20 minutes on my own. Charm the local wizard? Possibly. Seduce Mr. Oh no, we're not doing 50 Shades of Magic. No. Absolutely not. Submissive and breedable. Oh. Yeah, literally, it would just like, if anyone goes past me and they'll just hear me whispering, lust. Save a dying race with someone who's depressed enough to not be. Oh god, that's a bit dark, Weiwu. This is. We'll go from something like throwing a potion to make somebody's tower smaller to like the possible extinction of a race. Damn. A celebrity crush. That's interesting. Please never whisper submissive and breedable ever again. I don't think I did. I think I was just whispering lust. But just to make sure you don't like it. Submissive and breedable. Okay, that just felt wrong. Yeah, I'm not doing that again for my own sanity, to be honest. I do like the idea of this celebrity crush thing, though. I'm thinking it could be maybe a case of a picture of a wizard on the wall, and she like makes the potion drink the love potion, and then it like gains sentience and does a Harry Potter thing and just leaves. You know how in Harry Potter like the paintings fucking toddle off whenever they want? I don't know. Again, these all sound like really cute and fun ideas, but I actually have to make it. You know? Your buddy went into fight or flight? Really? No, please don't tell us it was like a physical painting that I've actually just fucked. Oopsie doopsie. If I've actually fucked it, then I'm sorry. It was. Oh. No. Is it savable? It's glass painting. Waka waka. How bad is it? Yeah, I'm with Task. Can we get a photo so I can feel bad? Uh, okay, Lust, I'm gonna have the... It could just be a beauty potion, and then should just, like... I think I keep going with, like, something like true beauty is on the inside. What does that look like? Yeah, clean it as fast as you can. I'm sorry. I'll try not to whisper anything of the sort again. Um... 'Cause I'm thinking maybe she drinks, like, a beauty potion, and then, like, nothing changes? And then she looks at the fine print and it's like, true beauty is on the inside. This will make your... No, that's another fart joke. Something about... No. Force me to buy it. No, but... I mean, what's on it already? Because if it is, like, fucked beyond relief, then oopsie doopsie. But, you know. But yeah, let's let Evelyn fucking clean it up before we start asking for pictures. Fucking fight or flight mode. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Legend of Zelda, nice. True. Oh, come on, Waiwu. The game can't continue if she suddenly becomes a good person. We're talking about this hag using slave labour. We can't have, like, a good person ending. God. Bruh. I mean, it's cute. That is very much more fairy tale, but, what can I do with it? Lost. You know, why don't we come back to it? You know, we're gonna be here all day if we just fucking sit on Lust, because it's one of the harder ones to come up with things for. So, envy, lust, gluttony, pride, wrath. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. What am I missing? Got pride, got gluttony, got greed, got lust, got envy. What am I missing? Wrath. Care. Makes her horrified at all the atrocities she has committed. Oh. Chief will come Chris Breezy. No. Wrath is going to be just like... I think it's just best to come up with like a temper tantrum, you know? Like she just starts breaking shit and then you're just like, well, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye, lol. The Day of Wrath. Why would a witch want a anger spell or potion or something? What can you do with anger? You break things, you say nasty things, you fuck up your painting because somebody said submissive and breedable. Anger. Wrath. Very specifically wrath. Maybe she could just breathe fire. Like, like her face goes like red with anger and then she breathes fire. Yeah, easy peasy. Her face goes red with anger and fire flares from her nostrils. Okay. Well, I didn't whisper it that time, it's fine. It's a spicy potion. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, maybe it could be for food. Like she's like, yes, this food's fucking shit. Give me a wrath potion, please. I don't know why she would then drink it. Like, the idea of drinking from, like, a bottle of spicy sauce is grim. But it's possible, yeah. Greed. Midas touch. Midas touch. I always thought Midas touch would be, like, extremely grim. So it could be a case of, like, she gets the Midas touch and forgets she's wearing gloves, and she's like, oh no, my hands are trapped. Uh, no, that's kind of dumb. So it could be a Midas touch, potion of greed. I think the problem is that it's just like all becoming about potions. So it's something that you would drink and also something that wouldn't fuck you up because it's based on a sin. So I could just scrap this idea, to be honest. Like, 7 levels is already a lot, even if I am coming up with endings, so... Is there anything... Maybe the Four Horsemen? Like, Wrath? No, that's a fucking... War, Pestilence, Famine, and Death. I think you could get 4 levels out of it for sure, but... War, Famine, Pestilence, Death. War, Famine, Pestilence, Death. Obviously, War would be like combat. Famine's about not having food, so it could be something like kill plants. Or sword. Sword? It's I mean, I know Conquest is one of the, like, technically 5 horsemen of the apocalypse, but sword? You what? It could be about resource management. True. That is true. If going with the 7 deadly sins idea. There are 2 different groups of 4. Sword is one of them. Oh. So there's just a sword. A sentient sword. Like this is a fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference just on the back of a horse. An upright, sentient, talking sword. Like, yeah, see? I'm a horseman, see? Riding a horse because I'm a sword, see? It's a horse called Sword? That's dumb. The more I'm coming up with a dumbass sentient sword theories, and then you're telling me the horse is called Sword? That's stupid. No, surely not. The horse is called Sword. Giddy up. Come here, Sword. That's... Christ, somebody's been reading too much Norse mythology. They wanted a hammer that would fly... They wanted a sword that would fly back to them instead of a hammer. Terrible. A horse called War? Well, no. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm thinking of Red Dead Undead Nightmare at this point, because just the war horse is already a kind of category of horses, or something. So that kind of makes sense, but... I don't know. I think I'm just making things up at this point. Right, so several rooms in the Hag's Tower. I'm not sure how many. I think I've actually got a sketchbook here. Yeah, let's see what some of my initial ideas were. Okay. Can you actually read this in stream? No, not really. Alright, well, I'll just read it out to you. So, top floor is the Hag's room, where she gives you, like, riddles of what she wants for the day. Because it was going to be like, something nocturnal, something dead, something green. And then based on, like, the rooms in the tower, you'd have to figure out that that's, like, a bat, a bone, and a green apple. So you've got the Hag's room, just below that is the potion mixing room, or the cauldron room, then the astrology room, and then the kitchen, then the main hall, a dungeon underneath that, and a garden outside. Probably not going to bother with outside, because, you know, why? I mean, maybe if there was like a big fence around it. Nah, for now I think I'm just going to have to come up with more rooms in the tower than anything else. So yeah, cauldron room's got stuff in it, astrology room's got something in it. Yeah. It was one of those things where, like, I think you'd look out at the telescope and you'd see, like, different constellations. And if you just clicked on them normally, you'd get, like, an essence of that constellation. Which is, it's not bad, but I don't think enough people know enough about astrology, and I'm not sure what you would mix it with. So, as much as it's not bad, I think it's just a bit niche. And, like, actually drawing them yourself is probably a bit more interactive and fun. What else have I got in here? So then it was like, yeah, these are from when it was a point and click for a while. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna have an idea where, like, you had to create, like, a really complex potion. And and there'll be like instructions left by the pumpkin boy who came before you. Who, when you started the game, the idea was that his head. It's a bit grim now I think about it, but his head would be thrown down and splatter on the ground, and then the hag would be like, "Ah, pathetic! You'd better be better than him if you want to survive." But yeah, that's a bit traumatic, so probably not going to do anything with that. You can save the painting, but you need to change your colour and it won't blend nicely. So you had 3 colours for the blues in Zelda's robes. It turns out what you smudged was the last you had of that blue. Oh dude, I'm sorry. Oh shit. Shit. A man called Crazy Horse. Is that a reference to JoJo as well? Crazy Horse. Yeah, that's a fucking goddamn JoJo references in my Twitch chat. Ugh. Ugh. I know I was making them before, but I'm a hypocrite. A whole horse. Whole horse. To be fair, none of the blues you had were nice, but oh man. I mean, do you think you'll massively notice, or we're talking like the difference between like a very light blue and very dark blue, or is it like close-ish? Because I don't know, you do seem like a bit of a perfectionist, so I think, you know, if you think you can get away with it, you probably will. But again, if it's like very light blue versus very dark blue, you might be a bit fucked, but you'll understand, right? Yeah. Probably. I've ruined a birthday. I fucking hope not. I'll feel really bad. Ah, shit. So every day has you creating a different potion with different ingredients. Big Hag's Tower. Several themed rooms. Each doing there may be a knowledge system with different levels. Level 1 lets you read. Level 4... I don't know. What happens when you get smarter? I think I'm stuck at like level 1 intelligence myself. So... at level 1 intelligence you can read. At level 4 you can... see things. Level 4 may point out shortcuts. Slash... point you toward potential puzzle mixtures. That sounds about right. Like, so like level 1's being able to read, and then the further you get it's just more like recipes get pointed out to you so you don't have to guess them as much. Your show is okay. Let me grab my phone. See if I can peep the mess I have made. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Hang on a minute, what's this notification I've just gotten? Hang on, is this on one of my fucking videos? Okay, so a comment I left 10 months ago. What the fuck? Okay, it's a spam bot. Yeah, it took us a minute to realise, but the commenter is called Sherry. T open square bracket A close square bracket P me exclamation mark to have open square bracket sex with me. Okay. I think somebody's account got hacked, to be honest, because that's a fucking bot account and a half. But the actual comment is something like, "We will be back in 4 weeks' time with the trades. 10 months later, all we got is a confirmation it's still happening." So it's probably just copying somebody else's comment and just spamming it on everybody. Yeah, 10 months ago, and I don't know if anyone cared at all what my comment was. My cat's just shat on the floor. I don't know why I felt the need to comment that. I think it was one where, like, if you commented you got entered to a giveaway or something, but yeah. Nice. Knowing Marley, he probably actually did as well. Sounds pretty kinky. What, the cat or the commenter? Both. So there's that. Okay. And then because there's probably going to be different, gonna get rid of that because I'm just basically repeating myself at this point. Score could be determined by the time it takes you to beat a level plus, because I know we need a time mechanic and we need very specifically a collectible and score mechanic. So what would you collect? Just coins, I guess? Oh, actually knowledge. Yeah, knowledge. You'll find the collectibles and then that adds to your knowledge, which is score. But would that... I'll have to ask my teacher, because it's one of those things where it's just kind of dumb, where like they'll very specifically go like, this does not meet the criteria. And then I go hungry like a French peasant in the 1400s because I didn't fucking do it the way they wanted us to, so by the time they say it would be a level plus or just knowledge. There we go. Right. Different days. Days should have different layouts in some way. Some doors may be opened or shut. Maybe open. Yeah, so I don't want to make it like too drastically different. Like you open up day 1 and you start at the top of the map, you start at day 2 and you're at the bottom of the map, day 3 you're in the middle, because that just gets confusing really. Probably fun for a replay, but for a first run, and I can't imagine anyone's going to replay it. It's, yeah. You can still see some of the OG blue. I mean, let us have a look at it, and we'll, like, you know, tell you what it looks like. I think you've sent us it now, right? Because again, like I say, it might be like you as an artist are going, oh shit, it looks awful, and we might just be like, yeah, that's nice. It's pretty glass, isn't it? Oh, it's just a random unrelated ping in the Resident Evil room of a different server. What's this? It's probably because I did knife only on the first run of Resident Evil 1, and it was actually quite good. Unable to blend looks shit. What am I looking at? Yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with this. Like, which blue is the new one? Like the slightly darker one or the slightly lighter one? Like, for the people on stream, obviously it looks a bit different through the camera quality, but it doesn't look bad at all. Like, there's a little bit where it's like, yeah. I don't mean to, you know, Michael Myers me way through this, but yeah, I don't see anything that wrong with it. I mean, it depends on which blue you've run out of. Oh, actually, if you're okay with us showing it on stream, I think I know a good way to pull it up. Yeah, I can show it on this document, which makes it easier for people to see. Ahoy, hoy, hoy. Hey, hey, hey. So yeah, we can all look at this and say definitely, as people who do not know art very well, is it as bad as she says? See? Because I think the only thing I can really like see at like first glance is this bit right here. And I'd imagine that's probably why you had a bit of a pickle. I'm not sure which colour you've run out of, because if you run out of this colour, then yeah, you might be a little bit screwed. Fair enough. But if you've run out of this colour, I think that's fine, because you can just sort of like go over here, right? So did you run out of the darker one or the lighter one? And I mean, in the grand context, oh my god, now that I've seen the rest of it, I don't think you need to worry at all, to be honest. Like, legit. Hang on. If I paste this, like, if you see the size of the rest of it, I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, people are gonna look at, like, the pretty hair, like, yellow in it, and like, oh, this is nice, shiny armor and stuff. Yeah, I don't think this will be noticed. And if it is, I don't think it'll, like, ruin the day, because the rest of it looks really good. Yeah, I think you'll be fine, Evelyn. Literally. There's so many things to distract people with, like when the skin's on, and the sword detail is on, or whatever the hell this is, and the hair in it, again, ooh, pretty yellow. You'll be fine. So yeah, I don't know, like, what you can really do. Like, can you get, like, a felt tip pen? No, that's the worst idea I've ever come out with. Yeah, no, I don't know enough about paint or glass paint to say what you can actually do, but I don't think it's, yeah, it's salvageable. No matter which colour you've run out of, you can definitely fix it. You work backwards. Oh, fair enough. Looks good though. Like, definitely, like, show us it when it's finished, because it'll be pretty. Light highlights first, shadows last. Ah, okay, all right. Hmm. I mean, again, I don't know much about commissions. The first, like, 20 minutes of the stream were me bitching about a commission that went horribly, horribly wrong. So I can't promise or give any good advice, but maybe you could ask the person to, like, pay you a bit early, and then just explain that, like, you need paint in it. I don't know. I don't know. Is that something they would do? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, just to round things off a bit on this game design document. A save and reload system doesn't really need any specific place for it. I can just have them save and reload wherever they want. Maybe I'll have, like, a default spot in the middle of a room to have them load in on, but that doesn't seem too bad. But an AI or NPC that I have a meaningful interaction with, I think that would probably just be the hag. I'll just program her to be like someone who actually talks to you in a way. Like, if you go up to her room, like, you get yelled at, and that would be like a chatting to thing. And then, yeah, then you bring the stuff to her, and then I'll ask me, dude, if that's allowed and counts as meaningful player interaction, then that should hopefully be okay. And yeah, and then I've got to think of, like, models that I need. Oh yeah, and she needs a name as well. Oh fuck. I would quite like to put it up to a vote, but Pumperella is probably the one I'm going to go with, just because it fits extremely well. Like, if Flump was here, I would go with Flumpina just to appease the Flump gods. But Pumperella, probably the most suitable. And Jack Lantern's going to be on, like, the spine of one of the books. So, like, whenever someone's, like, looking at the book, and they go, like, I wonder if there's any hidden details, we'll spin it over at the spine and be like, yo, that's cool. That sounds like Jack-o'-lantern. Whoever thought of that was very clever. And then Weiwu can feel quite good about himself like that. So yeah, Pumperella. You can stand under my Pumperella. Ella, Ella. Oh no. Alright, Pumperella. Bartholomew. Task? What? You look at this adorable pumpkin and you go, Bartholomew. I mean, it sounds like a wizard, so that could be, like, the name of another, like, magic book author, but Bartholomew? Bartholomew. Helga. The fuck? Why not? Why not? What? Can you imagine, like, a fucking employee name? Let me fucking draw this out so we can enter this, like, nightmare fantasy world that you are living in, eh? What the hell have they done to this? How do I insert a shape? Okay, shape. Let's put a fucking employee vest on this, shall we? Fucking... Fucking... Hi, my name is Bartholomew. Bloody hell. Hang on, I need to make the thing a bit bigger. Bartholomew. And then I'll make the text a bit smaller so it fits. So let me ask you again, Task. Does this look like a Bartholomew to you? Bart for short? No, this I don't want to think of Bart Simpson while I am looking at the delightful pumpkin lady. The fuck? I mean, I suppose the hag does need a name though. I don't know if it'll be relevant or if I'll always just call her the hag, but yeah, if if you can come up with Bartholomew, then sure, I'll hear out your names for the hag. Let me go and quickly grab our PNG at least so we can have a visual look at our fine lady. What's the hag's name in DBD? Lisa Sherwood. I'm pretty sure. I almost just printed this. Whoops, that would have been fun to explain. Squid, why are you printing out pictures of old women? It's just what I like, mum. Yeah. Here it is. Slap that on with the might of Zeus. And there you go. This is the hag. Well, yeah, I think DBD actually just got a some kind of witchy survivor. I don't know if she's actually like good at all, but I know she's added fancy totems that survivors can make. So it's basically just hex totems but blue and survivors. So so there you go. Here is our hag, Helvetica. I've heard that name before. Where have I heard that name before? Helvetica. Helvetica. Is that from something? Oh, yeah, of course. It's a bloody John Wick reference, everything is. Bloody hell. Helvetica. I swear I've heard it from somewhere else though. Oh, it's a fucking font. That's where I've heard it before. We're not Are you trying to Sans Undertale me, Task 360? Every character named on a font. You fucking... That's unacceptable. I should end the stream right now for you trying to get me to Sans Undertale, my beloved creations. How dare you? We're not having WD Gaster or Papyrus or Sans or fucking Helvetica. You're gonna be asking for the pumpkin to be called Times New Roman next. It's a good name? I don't care if it's a good name. There's a precedent to these things. If I come in here and I name this lady fucking... I don't know, Amasis MT Pro Black, I'll get crucified by Tony fucking Fox fans. What's it called? Toby Fox. Although it's not a bad idea. Cordy has a nice name. Cthulhu's calling. The characteristics of the hag is that she is a massive bitch who enjoys slave labour. Would you... Would you like any more? No, she's a bit of a bitch, like unironically. Like, she's got these little pumpkin servants, she doesn't treat them very well. She's more than willing to just like splatter one and make another. And she's pretty mean. Like from the Seven Deadly Sins idea, like of her throwing a shrink potion at somebody else's home just because they had a bigger one. Like, she's a nasty piece of work. Very rude. One name for using the script was Acanthia Asmodeeva. Huh. A royal title for some evil queen. Asmodeus. Huh. Asmodeeva. Yeah. I do like these names that are like based in other things. I just worry that like if I do commit to naming something after like some like abstract concept or combination of abstract concepts, then nobody will know what the hell it means. Like, just Acanthia, for example, doesn't sound bad at all. But when it gets a bit too into it, I just worry that people are going to think it's pretentious, you know? Because I don't mind at all, I think it's pretty cool. But yeah. Lady Betrested? Bewitched. Not Domitresque? Can we go with Lady Not Domitresque? It's a family name, I swear. We are not trying to copyright. Ironic like Ruth or Clementine. Yeah. Yeah, very possible. Lady Despacito. Lady Wide Latin. How about Willati? Willati. What do we think of Willati? The hag, Willati. I don't know. Willati has tasked you with finding 6 ingredients. I think it might just be best to call her, like, the hag. Because coming up with these names is pretty difficult. Nobody knew what was going on for it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that you're absolutely right. English exams specifically, you've got to go pretentious as you possibly can. Like, I know the word verisimilitude. I don't know what, it's for assignments, you've got to be pretentious as fuck, or they'll not give you any marks. So, you got to do what you got to do. So, Pumperella and Willati. Joanne Joestar. Alright, I've had enough of these JoJo references from you, Task 360. You see this bin? Actually, you know what, I can do you one better. You see this bin, Task 360? Get in. Pop in. Ashley's in there too, you'll have a great time. What's in the bin right now? Bag of cat treats, a caramel crunch wrapper, and some nuts. Get in. All for you, Task 360. Let me just put that down. Alright, Redfield. After a member of the band Smashing Pumpkins. Oh! Let me look these dudes up. Smashing Pumpkins. I think I've vaguely heard this name before, but it's a great name for, like, this specific game, you know? If they've got any cool posters or anything, I could have one in the background as like a reference and to be like, oh shit, the hag's pretty rude. Okay, we've got some pretty bizarre posters. I'm scared to click on any of these in case it shows me tits and gets me banned. This one looks pretty cool though. Two-headed werecat or something. Huh, that's kind of cool. I know you can't see it very well because my fat head is in the way, but you need a bigger bin. These posters are fucking strange. What the hell? Hang on, that's just Roy. That's Roy from Friday the 13th. Look at him, he's just hiding in some other dude's head. What the hell, Roy? What are you doing here? Okay, I don't think I can really use many of these, but this has been an interesting look into the mind of people who would call themselves Smashing Pumpkins. Not gonna lie. Ooh, album covers. Yeah, people do cool stuff with album covers. Let's see what they were doing. Probably some weird shit. 2 kids? Oh, Siamese Dream. They don't look like Siamese twins. They just look like 2 random kids that have smushed their heads together. That's strange. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. These are pretty tame. From the posters I saw, I was expecting some weird shit. Alright, well. Hardcore Elton John fan. Oh god, I don't know how I feel about using a love potion to make a gay man love a straight woman. That's pretty yikesy task, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think I'm good. I don't think I'm going to do that at all, actually. Uh, but what I am going to do is BRB. You know who else is submissive and breedable? Your mum. Oh. Oh fuck, dude. Okay. Alright. I was gonna end the stream, a BRB to see if there was anyone I could raid, but it didn't look like it, so like I said last stream, uh, is there anybody who you guys think is good for raids and stuff? Anyone you think I should raid? Is Lobster Dust ever not live? Because he's always like the go-to dude you suggest. Uh, and it's not that I don't like him, I just don't really care about music streams. And the whole thing of this is that I could find people I can. Okay, fucking Lobster Dust. Okay, I don't know, dude. Silver Rupee. What are they like? Because I'm always down for finding more people. You know, I've met some pretty cool people from doing raids and shit. Oh, actually, you know what? I will check the trophy hunting team. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We can probably find some like-minded people in there. Let me check this shit out. But yeah, I've been raided from the trophy hunting team a few times. Where's it disappeared to? I swear to God, I never know what Twitch is doing with the layout and stuff. Like, it's always just all over the bloody place. Okay, I'm gonna like click on some random people. Obviously, I've never watched any of these. One of them is playing Lost Judgment. One of them is playing Alan Wake Remastered. One of them is playing Control. One of them is playing Tower of Balloons Autorific Arcade. And one of them is playing Outlast 2. So, do any of those tickle your fancy? I mean, there's a few others as well. Trackmania, also eFootball 2022, and Genshin Impact. Any of those tickling any gooches? Because I'm happy to raid anybody really, they're all trophy hunters, so I'd be happy to make some friends. Music with a cat. You want the Genshin Impact one? Alright, that's one vote for Genshin. I sure do love clicking on somebody's stream and getting an ad. And sitting through 19 seconds of advert. I fucking love that so much. But yeah, the title's pretty funny, so only here for TV. That man is going to have a hard time when his cat puts all his stuff in a bag and leaves. As cats often do. You know, they just go on road trips without telling you. I have clicked on the person and it is a PNG. Oh, sorry, a GIF. It's a GIF of the sun rising. There's music, but I don't think they're actually streaming. Okay. I don't know what's going on there then. Right. So any other votes? I'll run through the games again because I know it's more a thing of like the games you want to watch rather than the people playing them. So Trackmania, Lost Judgment, Outlast 2, Alan Wake Remastered, or Control. Up to you lot. I'm happy either way. Hey, well done you two, you ate something. What a character arc. Today's stream has been great. We learnt about cancerous crabs. We went from two like tired and starving people to just two tired people. We fucked up a painting. Came up with some pretty fun game ideas and got a sub with Prime. All in all, pretty pog. But yeah, I suppose if you lot don't actually mind 2 weeks stream, then I'll just choose myself, to be honest. Fine by me. Is this person English? Looks like the language is in French. So, yikes. Okay. Right. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best we can. And yeah, totally not Kyle. I think he admitted towards the end that it was Kyle, which, yes, I bloody well think so. But yeah. Okay. These are the people. These are the gamers. Yeah, you know what? This fellow seems pretty cool. Let me try raiding him. Alright, so go and say hello, spam some squid love if you want to. Obviously you don't need to stick around, but just say hi. Because it's the polite thing to do. And hopefully you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you on Thursday, and treat your skin with care. Or I will take it. So yeah. But yeah, streaming Outlast 2, so if you're not a fan of horror, then you're gonna have a real bad time, but you know what works for me. Alright, thanks for coming y'all. I'll see you next time.